Welcome. Before we begin, a brief caution. Some of the movements and exercises in the video may not be suitable for everyone. If you have any questions or concerns about your ability to safely perform these exercises and movements, please stop immediately, consult with the appropriate member of your healthcare team, and only proceed when all of your questions and concerns have been appropriately addressed. And now, let's dive in. We're learning the Sun style long form, the Sun 73, as modified by Dr. Paul Lam. In previous videos, we've gone through section 1, and so in this video, we begin section 2. Where we left off was with punch under elbow, and so in this video, we'll be taking a look at the Repulse Monkey to the left and to the right, as well as the brush knee. So our starting position was punch under elbow. The weight is in the left, the forward leg, the empty step in my right. And my right fist is at but not past the outside of the elbow here. And to begin, I will demonstrate the 3 moves and then we'll break each one down. So if you're familiar with the part 2 of the TCA set, those moves will look very, very familiar to you. And they're essentially identical. The Repulse Monkeys, you can think of, from a mechanical standpoint at least, as a couple of brush knees that are back to back. Yeah, you have to do a 180-degree turn in there, but essentially it's the same physical movements. So why aren't they called brush knee? It has to do with intention. The brush knee, if you think about it, is forward, sending energy out, whereas the Repulse Monkeys are more of a defensive, retreating, luring in kind of a move. Not terribly important at this point. What is that you get comfortable with the motions, and in particular, what matters is that footwork associated with the turn. So let's just take a look at the footwork real quick. We were in our punch under elbow, so I'll drop the hands. And what I'm doing first is shifting the weight into the right so that I can come back, and then I'm going to step and follow step. And as I follow step, I'm making sure that there's room between my feet as well as good separation from my left and my right foot so that I can make the turn. In this case, what I'll do is I'll pour the weight from the left back into the right, pivot on my left heel till my toes have turned as far as I can, put the weight into the left, pick up the right foot. I can choose to take interim additional steps in here to turn around, or I can sweep and follow. And some of this will be individual to your circumstances and your hip flexibility, mobility. Really, how are you feeling that day? Some days I feel good and I can make a nice big sweep. And other days, what I want to do is just take it a little simpler and turn myself around. So there isn't any right or wrong as a universal rule. What matters is that in this day, at this time, given how your body feels, what's the right stepping for you? But critical to making it work safely is making sure that that first follow step when you come around is allowing you nice set of options to choose from. So you can pivot in different ways. You can pick up your foot and turn around. No one right way, whatever is working for you. And of course, during all this turning, you're staying nice and upright. You're not leaning forward or back to the side. And you're feeling the upper body being buoyant and the lower body sinking down. Okay? The other thing, and we tackled this when we were looking at the part 2, as we are coming around into that third move, uh, unlike part 1 of the TCA, where we always started our brush knees with a nice parallel stance. In this one, we're not parallel, but other than that, everything is pretty much the same. So it allows us to, and as with any of our brush knees, you can take the option of just sweeping out. You can take an interim step, or you can pick up your foot and move it. So lots of choices there. Let's add the hands back in. So pouring the weight into the right. Bring my left foot in as my right palm is up, my left palm is down, and now I'm taking that sweep, follow step with lots of room. Now I'm pouring the weight into the right. As I'm pivoting on the left heel, my hands are turned so that my left palm is up, my right palm is facing down at the elbow, and this time I'm going to pick up and step and step and step. And now, so I did a little bit of both ways. I swept completely around on the first, but I inserted some steps on the second. And that's also true. You don't have to do it all in lockstep. The important thing is that you're feeling safe and well balanced everywhere along the way. And what we want to end up with is that you have set yourself up to do the next move, which is leisurely tying the coat. And so that's the critical thing, to feel nice and upright and balanced, setting yourself up for success with that next move. So I will see you in the next video.